Hey, happy Sunday, everybody. Welcome to Comin In Hot here on CIH Media. We're here to get you caught up in the world of sports from the last week. I am Eric Pesolano, Chuck Lasik, and Mike Perkins, who are joining me again. It doesn't feel like a month this time, guys. It feels a little bit quicker. So,
Yeah,
um,
been a week.
yeah,
Makes sense.
it feels like a week.
Yeah.
I like this Sunday routine. This is good.
Yeah, no, it's nice. And it's not dark, out here in California yet. So, I don't feel sleepy or
Well,
anything.
he's up in the Great White
always
North.
fun.
I'm pretty sure
Not
it's
dark
dark
here either.
up there either. Yeah, right, Mike? You're still got some light
Sunset's
up
like
there.
9:15 tonight.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Not terrible. Not terrible.
Getting some Northern Light action up there?
Not yet.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Still too early for that. Yeah, makes sense. So we got a big show today. Of course, we got a lot to run down through. We're going to start here with Chuck's favorite topic. We'll talk NBA because the game just ended, and I know he watched every minute of it.
Well, at least I watched some of it. Actually, you know what? Today I watched probably the most I've ever watched of a basketball game since Jordan retired.
I'm proud of you.
Actually, well, besides, no, because I've seen some Laker games, like in the Lakers
Yeah, you have.
finals, and attended some, but
Yeah.
basically where I actually took a interest in it. I watched the last 21.3 seconds of game one. Or was it 22.3 seconds? Which
It was the best time to put it on.
Yep, exactly. That's the only time you need to put it on, though, right? Where we saw,
Yeah.
where we saw Hallie Rain just kind of make it happen, right?
Man, that guy! I tell you what, got that clutch gene twice in these playoffs. He's had
absolutely just outstanding. Seriously,
yeah.
He nailed it, and then you had to wait.
Not tonight.
Nope.
Exactly. But game one, though, I thought it was a good thing for the Pacers. I mean, at least maybe it's gonna be 4-1, but at least it brought some interest back. Everybody was gonna say the Thunder was gonna roll in 4. Why isn't Indiana even showing up? But I have to give these guys credit. And they took pace, or at least they were with them at least in game two. It's almost till halftime. I mean, it was anywhere between 6 and 12, during the second quarter. But then obviously Oklahoma City, OKC took over after that. But I think when it goes back to Indiana, I think they might grab another.
Well, I worried about a letdown tonight with the Pacers too, because they got that first game and they know that they have home court back, and it wasn't a total letdown. They played okay. I thought the big difference tonight was those 50-50 balls. I mean, everything that came off the rim that was in between a blue and a gold jersey went the way of the Thunder. And
I did notice that.
Yeah, right.
No way the Thunder were
going to let time I did watch it.
Steal two.
You're right, and no Iceman, you're right. They weren't going to lose both at home.
No.
How about this for an impressive stat? Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's had 30 or more points in 9 straight playoff games, which is tied for the NBA record all time.
What did he drop tonight? 34?
Yeah, something like that. I didn't see the exact number, but I knew it was over 30. Yeah, I think 34.
I think I might have known that's the MVP this year, right?
Yep.
Wow.
Another guy. Another guy the Clippers let get away.
Yep, that's true. That's true.
And he was part of the
James Harden trade, right?
The Paul George trade.
George trade. I'm sorry.
That brought Paul PG-13 to LA. That these are his 2 former teams are playing each other in the finals, and he's still not there. That's how that goes. They're going to play Game 3 a couple nights from now, back in Indiana.
Let's bring this up real quickly.
Yeah.
Let's bring this up because we have the NBA and NHL.
Yeah.
Remember where it was every other day? What's with this every 3 days now?
I don't know. It's weird. Like they're
adding
an extra travel day in
I
between
think Edmonton,
cities,
Florida was a travel day thing, but obviously
it's the same thing in the NBA though, Coach.
I know, but Indiana and Thunder, they could drive back and forth.
Exactly.
Pretty much. I think the reason they do it is the NBA has always started the finals on Thursday, at least, recent history. And a Saturday night finals game isn't good for them. They like the Sunday night, so they just give them 2 days off between the first 2 games in the same city.
It makes you wonder, why didn't the NHL, you would think somebody would want to occupy the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I mean, you have 3 big nights, and instead you just take the Friday and Sunday night. Why not take the Saturday night too? I thought that'd be cool, but apparently not.
Unless they had the same thought, which with these 2 markets, I don't think it really matters.
That's true.
And who knows what arena availability looks like.
They are deep. The Thunder are deep. I thought Indiana was deep, but wow.
Yeah. Yes. They can be.
That's impressive.
Yeah, I mean this. They usually just blow everybody out of the water in their own home building, and they did it tonight. And a 16-point win seems a little low for them at home, but anybody else, it's just a massive takedown. But series tied at 1. They'll play Game 3 in a couple nights over at the Gamebridge Field House in Indiana.